Hi friends, WizD here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. If you started playing the game in the past 4 weeks, or if you see this video in the future at any time when you are at this point, this will be one of the most important videos that you'll watch, because I'll tell you about one thing that you can do in the first 4 weeks of playing the account that will make a huge difference. In my opinion, nothing else that you do or miss at the beginning in those few weeks will make such a difference on your account. There is lots of new player starter guides. I released one previously, though not as updated now. Probably I can do a refresher on this that will tell you about all of the small things about your early progression, getting your first champion to 6 stars, farming masteries and all of that stuff. So all of this is good and great. But nobody talked about that specific point yet because it's relatively new. The game introduced it recently and we didn't have enough time to talk about it, or nobody's focusing on it. So let me bring it up on the screen now so I can tell you exactly what I want you to do in those first 4 weeks. So as we see on the screen here, Alice is the current one. In my opinion, she's the second best free login champion that we ever had after Ninja. But she's better than him in the sense of the same point that we'll talk about today, but I'll talk you through it. So if you start playing Raid at any time, probably you will have one of these running. You'll have a free login champion, sometimes is a stronger champion than some other times, but anyways, you'll get a strong Lego champion for free if you log in into the game for 7 days. Log in for another 7 days and you'll have a 2-star blessing on them. But then you'll move to phase 2. Phase 2 is the next couple of weeks, and it really makes a huge difference of whether this champion is going to be way more powerful or not. What are you getting there? You'll get a nice avatar, you'll get the accessories, you'll get your free red ancients that probably will add up to nothing, but at the end you'll get a 5-star blessing for this champion that you just got. Playing the game, even if you're playing for a year or 2 years, you'll find out that it's extremely difficult, even if you spend money in game, to get a 5-star blessing on a champion that in most cases will be a good and strong champion that you got for free. Having a 5-star blessing that you'll put probably Brimstone on to start with, and then maybe you'll change it to Crushing Rend or purchase from the store 6-star blessing or something. But that 5-star blessing, let me actually move back to my main account. That 5-star or 6-star blessing adds a ton of stats to the champion. Let's me, for example, here examine my Lady Noel. Check here the column where it says blessing. For an early game account in the first 4 weeks, to have 8500 HP, 750 attack, 600 defense, and all of that other great stuff, including 75 accuracy and resistance. In your first few weeks of the game, you won't be able to get such accuracy and resistance on the champions. So that 5-star blessing is huge. And as you can see here, on my 5 years account, look at how many 5-star champions do I have. And I've been playing for 5 years. Beyond probably, are they all even here on the top row? Even with a couple of mythicals and pluses, so these don't count. So as I was saying, starting your account in the first few weeks with a strong champion with 5-star blessings on them is extremely important. You won't be able to recover from this, because if you remember, if we go back to the other screen, let me bring it up again. If you see here, there is a timer attached to this. So if after playing for a couple of weeks you play too casually and you didn't hit the marks, because you have to do regular daily activities in game to get those points, but if you're doing your daily activities you will get them. If you don't get them in a couple of weeks, this reward is going to be gone, and then you will lose this chance forever for getting that 5-star free soul for the champion that you have. This is my main advice here. Play actively for the first 4 weeks. Make sure you get that 5-star blessing, because it will make a huge difference on your account, not only for the first few weeks, but all the time. That 5-star blessing will be with you for years if you continue playing the game. I hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe, and thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time.